only went 10 for 16 from the three-point line in Maui last week. So pretty good addition there for this Arizona team. Look early for switching coverages from Utah. I think a smart move by Craig Smith. If you just play one way defensively, they'll eventually get a handle on it, especially in ball screens. Watch how Utah will change what they're doing.
And right away, Tubelis launches, but there's the long rebound. Larson first to it.
Utah will live with the Julius Tubelis shooting threes all night long. Not to say he can't make them, but you'd rather have him shooting threes than the high-low action.
And look at that.
Yeah, Carlson right out of the gate. He's been blocking a lot of shots here early in the season, which is something new for him. Throughout his career, hasn't blocked a lot of shots, so not great to see him add that, more of a paint presence and rim protector.
And look at that right away. Carlson playing up top, pulls Ballo out.
And Wooster posting up Ramey.
And now Carlson, you know, he's that, well, we've seen it a lot, but that Euro style big guy. He can do that.
He's added that. He can make that shot. Do you want him out there all night? No, but if he can make one, let it go ahead and do it. Found hard on his body throughout his career here at Utah. He's
interesting. Just thinking about this watching practice today, he did the only guy that's playing right now for Utah, that's a holdover from the Krystkowiak. A couple of guys that are also on the bench, but Carlson's the only one that really plays minutes. That's how quick Craig Smith has turned it over. Look at that, taking ball over.
That's what I'm
to watch, and it's why they were such a brilliant offensive team last year with their passing and their assists. Now they go right over the top. Ben Carlson was in front of Ballo.
Shouldn't they foul? In the half court, that high-low, you let Ballo or Tubelis get that deep. Ding Ballo start here at all. That pass.
Now Tommy Lloyd. Even admitted he was a little uptight, conference opener. Yeah. This is a place, look, it's always tough to come. Well, altitude, it's a historic building here.
And the other thing, Ted, is you win Maui, everyone's patting you on the back. All of a sudden, you're number 4 in the country. Carlson gets easy, too. And then you got Arizona.
That's a second launch by Tubelis. Amen.
You'll live with a great game plan here early from Craig Smith.
There it is, a little pick and pop, and Carlson has started with 8 points.
Makes an adjustment.
Ramey answers.
Right back at you.
Man, what a Craig.
And his ability to score and make threes.
Bounce back to Ballo, and he does a good job. Patience.
Not a lot of lift on Ballo, but he's got great footwork, and he makes those plays. A lot of bigs get down there, and there's traffic and defenders, and they miss. He hardly ever misses that deep in the paint.
Well, nice shot, Marco.
He blocks even more shots. I mean, 17 through 7, about 2.5 a game, which is good. But at 7 feet and the length he's got, who knows?
All right, personnel changes out of the timeout for both teams. There's Keba Keita in the game for Utah, along with Wilkins and Zapt. Understand how vital he's going to be in matchups like this.
Guys that can come in and be physical and not allow it to be easy, not allow it to get fast for Arizona.
And Krisa. Besar right there.
It's going to be good. Really good. A lot of work to do in the weight room, kind of like we're talking about with offense.
Well, I
played against those Loyola Marymount teams. They wanted you to score just so they could run the other way. Arizona defends.
Whoa, there's a nice rim block by Larson. Manson hits a 3, and that's one thing we talk for Carlson.
Their coverages, Utah, are dictated on personnel for the most part. So, like, on a ball screen on Boswell, they would go underneath. You would never go underneath a ball screen on Ramey or Krisa.
Well, let's look at this, Don. This is over 8 minutes. Arizona has 9 points.
Yeah. Averaging 97 a game.
Well, that takes care of the single digits on the setup. Besar has a
to any better of a start, but they're only up 4. But again, I go back to the style of the game right now, is where it needs to be for Utah. Can Arizona speed them up?
Ooh, Stefanovic snuck in there.
and the interesting thing about Arizona, Ted, if you think about it, their style isn't unique, but it is, in the sense that they've perfected how to play this way, right, early in the season. They are going to see so many different approaches on how to play them as the year goes on.
That's right.
And if you're going to win in the NCAA tournament, you have to win playing different styles.
What a pass by Stefanovic. That was nice.
Player, meaning any player. I said you never.
And it's a huge compliment.
There's other things other than just measurables that could make you an NBA player.
Follow in. So
good down there.
we just had.
Brandon Carlson got a piece of that. See if they give him credit for a block.
I'm looking at. Didn't see Ball play much, but there you go. Blow by for Mike Saunders.
You know, fake DHO, think you're going to hand. Nobody comes, you lay it up. If somebody comes, you shoot the floater or kick it out to a shooter. Or drop it off to Ballo down there.
Wow, tough shot by Riley Wooster. Shooting a great percentage either, but they've made some tough ones.
Again, this is uncomfortable for Arizona. I think this is the first time all year that they've had to play this way. Like every game they've been in the 80s and 90s, Ballo gets the offensive rebound, but like
2 foul shots tonight.
I think when you started,
has not had that kind of impact yet.
I bet you Wooster hasn't forgotten that. And I didn't ask the question. I should have. There's the high out.
There it is, right there to Ballo.
It's easier to slow a game down than it is to speed it up.
Creason went down, and he gets up with a little bit of a hobble.
Good sign.
Wooster gets in, and Wooster makes another shot at the basket.
Second one for him.
Ballo couldn't hold it.
A lot of mustard on that pass. I'm not sure that was for Ballo.
Oh, really?
I think it might have been to Henderson on the weak side.
Okay. Because that was a fastball.
Yeah.
Stefanovic getting in.
Nice.
Well, Utah doing it with the drive, Don.
Yep.
Missed by Pelle Larsson. Wooster out running. Utah has a chance to really put a mark on this last 6 minutes of the half. Great spot. And Keita scores it, and that forces Tommy Lloyd.
Marco Anthony jumps the passing lane. They are doing not a good job, a great job on the defensive end. Team averaging 97 coming in. It's got 16 with 5.5 to go in the first half.
It's now
unbelievable.
9 Arizona turnovers so far. 9. Stefanovic. And Utah keeps going. That's 8 straight for Utah.
Except for what they don't want to challenge, because they want you to take that shot. They're dictating what open shots are getting.
There's just all the position, and that's what the obvious.
Got the long arms, he sticks up there and just reaches above everyone. Tap that thing in.
Open for Ben Carlson to hit.
I tell you who's really played a great kick out there for an open 3.
Good cut by Larsson, but he tried to dunk it. Great backdoor play, no finish.
And now Utah starting to run it back at Arizona.
Carlson, and he does finish. I'm joining you on a lot of them, Don. Come on, why do you think Molinari's losing all his hair? He just got done listening to me through a full football season. It's good. Tubelis, there's his first make.
Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah.
He's got
this. We've been talking a lot of Tubelis. Creason, does he have to put his imprint on the game?
Yeah, but they're doing a good job on him. But Creason's job is to get other guys set up first and foremost. Wooster again. But again,
Wooster runs into foul line traffic. Keita trying to post up Vesar. And Wooster hits.
Here's the thing. Arizona's staying at Wooster's getting a little room. There's no help there. And he's getting in the paint at will right now on this Arizona defense.
I mean, honestly, if you want to talk about a head-to-head matchup, Wooster's winning this first half decisively.
I wouldn't count Kirk Crease out yet.
No. It's his first half. Tubelis. Bradley started the game. Tubelis looking to push. Larson on the right wing.
Arizona's got to finish this half with a little momentum.
Yes.
Couple stop scores to finish it. Try and get it under 10 or at 10.
That's 2 minutes and a half. Exactly that thought. Be the better team here. There's a block on Utah. We've notched 2 minutes.
At least feel like you got one in this one. If it stays here, it's going to be awfully hard for them.
Okay, somebody's going to have to shoot. It's going to be Stefanovic. Nope. It's going to be Wooster. Wow, look at Keita in there for the rebound. Well, you have a guy right there that just had
Could affect this game with that effort. Decent stroke at the line, too. Tell you what, Wooster's been everywhere in his first half.
Oh, nice feed in Keita. Man, all right, not the last possession. Oh, 5 seconds. Stefanovic does not advance the ball. Closely guarded, 5 seconds. So, they go flatter with Kriisa up top. Henderson comes out. Kriisa with the shot fake. An Abdama ball finally. Oh, and a foul. No, they called it.
The leg kick out.
Yep, they're going to call it on ball.
I thought they were going to call
Abdama ball, the leg.
the flop call in the Class B technical better than the flop warning, but and that I don't think it wasn't called.
It's just going to be a three-quarter court heave. But this is going to be a well-earned ovation that the running Utes get when they leave the floor. Carlson starts right away. All right, let's see if Arizona can push.
Can't you tell already, Ted? It's been 15 seconds, but more zip from Arizona. You can tell
Shot
they're going to be a little more intense this half.
All right,
There
nice
you go.
feed into Bala. Well, it was
Not an uncontested three to start the half. Let's go into our leading scorer, Ballo.
And Carlson answers his second straight.
We got 19 minutes to go.
Ooh, and Tubelis gets a little push with that left hand.
Tubelis with the better finish.
Well, Tubelis again had a long stretch where he didn't play in the first half, but he has 11 points. And there, Larson, well, Larson went straight up. Fast break, and Kriisa will go in himself, and
Came down with that.
yeah, I thought so too.
Execute even more and maybe use more of the shot clock.
I love the McLean thermometer. You could read that right away.
Just tell the body language.
Madsen. Anthony, but there for the finish, Ben Carlson.
Carlson, the more this goes along, Ben Carlson is going to be the more valuable. Eric Curry, Deldre Carr, Tony Padilla. This is how it should be. That's a high-level game. Number 4 team in the country. Let them decide it by playing, not by free throw shooting.
Oh, nice. Larson. And Tubelis on the strong side, can't finish, but there's Henderson. And yes, Arizona, Tommy Lloyd mirroring it with his gestures. You can see at the top of your energy.
Ballo already out of the game. Henderson got that putback he came in for.
Marco Anthony on the drive.
Seems like Arizona's gonna get this. There it is. That's the play. That's what you get.
To Brandon Carlson. Kriisa. Oh, and Kriisa got the man. He got Wooster in a bad spot.
To get it under 10 for the first time in a while.
All right, so with those two foul shots, knowing how to stop 55 for Utah.
He was kind of my X factor coming into this. I thought Utah could He got hot and ate a bunch of threes.
There you go. Good ball movement again. The Arizona strength. This is a rarity in the conference. It's a one-game trip. As Ramey feeds Larson, who's fouled. Arizona brought a whole nice contingent of Riley Wooster's third foul.
Arizona shot 27% in the first half. They're shooting 75% because they're getting more Arizona-like shots.
And the pick and pop, and Brandon Carlson knocks down 3 in the game, 15 points.
Felt like the momentum was really shifting towards Arizona. Big shot from Carlson.
Ballo and 1. The set by Kriisa. Raymond, that's something I found out seeing Arizona today for the first time. That's top. Ooh, Kriisa lost it. Stefanovic defended. And Exact finishes.
That's a big into it, too.
Foul there. Exact, I'm looking at Exact for the first side. You talk about some of the...
What if Koloko didn't make that huge jump last year? Koloko,
I thought the story today did a great job of emphasizing this is Ballo's 4th year in college. 2 years at Gonzaga, now his 2nd year in Arizona. So not everything happens right away, as Tommy Lloyd said. Development can still happen.
yeah. Turns out if you get better, you play.
Ben Carlson is fouled inside. Does.
You can't let them bully you. Utah's done a pretty good job of that tonight.
And he's the one guy, as I said, he's the one starter this year for Utah. Well, there you go. That's a bit about that.
One of his only clean looks of the night. Arizona's been doing a good job on him.
Foul on Exact. So. Ooh. Frenette missed. Nice scramble.
Yeah.
Madsen.
Many games. You're a big fan of the 1-and-1 at the free throw line.
Glad Craig Smith brought that up today. It makes no sense, but that's another story for another time. 10-15.
We need to tiptoe into the soapbox stances.
Whoa, how about that deep one? Oh, how about that mate?
Historic win it would be for Utah.
And really a nice moment for Craig Smith. As Tubelis goes in, took a bump there and 1. Chada bumped him, and they give up. They can. And Tubelis. But what a difference in this game from the possessions when Brandon Carlson was positioning at the line. Look at Henderson up there. Smacking down Marco Anthony. But not a technical foul.
No way.
He must have said something.
I take
we will tell.
Shooting the free throws, number 55, Gabe Madsen.
It's a really good block.
Nice by Gabe Madsen.
I take back what I...
Madsen makes 1. Really, the fact that Ramey, who was on fire and now he has not been shooting tonight.
When you're used to playing a certain speed, a certain pace, and everything's in rhythm, now when you're out of rhythm because the game's gotten chilled.
Now you have 8.5 to go.
And I think now Utah will start intentionally using some clock every possession.
Madsen going to his left and 1. A chance to make it 18.
He has got really good footwork on the catch and shoot stuff and off the bounce. That step back was lunge at you and end up fouling you all the time.
Marco Anthony on
the Euro.
Yep, exactly. I said we've had a lot of stepping tonight, haven't we? So that's the largest lead.
It's by design tonight. This ain't a fluke. It's not. He was just open. That was intentional to get him open at the three-point line.
And it has to be right, Don, to keep that big guy, bring him out.
Yeah. Only thing that hurts you right now if you're Utah is live ball turnover.
Air ball, Cada. Well, I think you're going to have to look at that one. Not sure. Delgray card. So confirmed no basket.
Even for an explosive offense like Arizona, 18 down with 6.5 to go. That play is over.
Basically, analytics ahead of its time.
Yeah.
He said the more possessions, the better. Now Ben Carlson follows and is fouled. And in Paul Westhead's view, defense was
They put a mistake on the illegal screen by Carlson. That's
mistimed by Ballo, and it cost. Cada takes advantage. And Ballo gets it back at the other end. But up, and he's trying to orchestrate.
I don't think he'll shoot. I don't think you'll see a Utah possession where they shoot it outside of 10 on the clock the rest of the game.
No. Right into the hands of Ramey, who has a breakaway. Anthony contests, but Ramey scores. Another one. Ramey got his hands on that. Ramey wants to make it work. Yes. Well, that's just about most likely be in play here.
You mentioned it, Ted. The one thing for Arizona, they got to get stopped without fouling.
That's it.
Don't leave him.
No, that's off. You can see that was wide. Ramey was down the left wing, didn't get the ball. Now gets it in the corner. And hits, and Ramey getting hot at the right time for Arizona. Number 14 in the country. Coming off a significant 3 games in Hawaii. And a Utah team, Utah program that is rebuilt.
Different than the games they've played previously, though. Conference game playing the number 4 team in the country. Decision to not try and score that. You'd rather more time come off than another 2. You're up 11.
Madson's late one. That did hit some iron, and a foul because Anthony was there. Again, every little lifeline helps Arizona, but we're hit the 2-minute mark now. Can't run a whole lot of offense. Ramey's got it open there, right there.
Tough shot, though, that foul
Yes.
line jumper.
He's inside the foul line, but I know you keep reminding. Tubelis inside. Rattled around, out, and then a foul on Henderson. Greg Smith was ready to say, well, you know, the easiest answer is just make your free throws.
Right.
Which is what happens in the NBA. In the NBA, fouling is not an issue because everybody makes their free throws.
Yep.
Now the crowd now, look at Craig Smith. As Tubelis scores, but Craig Smith is on the sideline and he's literally in a very positive way to cheerlead. He's getting everybody up. The significance of this.
He lost their shoe.
Yeah. And it's Marco Anthony.
You can just let this run out.
There you go. And that's an easy 2 for Wooster. But that's a story that you picked up on early. Kirk Creason with the ball right now had a triple-double on this floor last year. Riley Wooster has come close tonight. 12 points, 10 rebounds, and 8 assists.
Interesting. What a win for Craig Smith in Utah.
Yeah. And remember, as I mentioned the first half, this is not his team. He's turned the roster pretty much completely. It's his team, and in a place that loves basketball so much, that has so many banners of greats hanging up top here. This is that win that gets you going. And in a season where football has been another great story on this campus.
I have a feeling this game is going to galvanize Arizona. Sometimes when trying to win championships, you need something like this.
And for Utah, what a night. A first half that they'll remember forever. It's in a first half that goes in the vault of how well they played. And they took a couple of hits from Arizona in the second half, but withstand.
It looked like Arizona was going to come back, and they just never let it happen. Great game plan coming in. We talked about that all night. But then guys making shots. Carlson